basically what I'm doing here today is something that I would never picture myself doing. This is a terrible thing to do, but if your budget is tight and you want to do some upgrades to your regular E90 or E92 cowl, so if your budget is tight and you cannot afford buying M3 conversion kit at this point, at any point, you can do a hack job basically and customize your existing piece and make it look similar, somewhat similar to M3. I'm doing this as a temporary solution. I really don't picture myself keeping this. There is an option actually. You can buy these Turner Motorsport covers for the ABS and brakes part and for your DME electronics compartment. And I also got the Burger Motorsport AC and heater vents filters. So those do the job pretty good. Imagine if you remove the factory piece and install these covers somewhat like this. Everything looks just fine, but whatever the rainwater happens, it's going to run over onto the engine. The option number one, the most preferred, would be to buy M3 pieces. So what I did, I basically cut this piece off. This thing is heavy. And it's a heavy piece of plastic, actually probably the heaviest part of this whole thing, because without that this is not much. And that way I reused the hood seal and I just cut it ugly because I was going to replace this one in any case. It came with the car, it's all ripped in places, and you get to keep your covers for the DME compartment and for the ABS and brakes compartment. So let's put this on. It fits back in. You have two small screws on sides. This is probably going to be the stupidest how-to video that I have ever done. This piece goes back on. So this side, there's this stupid, there's another screw. Don't ever try to drop that screw into the DME compartment because you will probably never get it out. Okay, so this cover goes back on. And that's pretty much it. That's the conversion, or a mod, or a hack, or whatever you call it. I don't think it looks that terrible. It's actually a pretty nice fit. If any water runs off the windshield, it will probably be directed due to this dam and the seal sideways, and everything here is factory, so there is no chance for rainwater to get into the electronics compartment. and basically there is no chance for water to get into the ABS and all that is under here on the left side. Well, I guess I'm done, and this is basically the hack that you can do if you are tight on budget, like I said. And this thing, I will put this on a scale. This is a monster. It's so heavy. Besides, when I bought the car, this had a couple of tabs broken and for the cable management, and it wasn't working anyway. So I managed my cables by myself. I got some extra cable jackets off the actually the other spare engine harness that I had, or whatever the harness that I had, the extra one. So they're all factory plastics, and I think they have enough clearance everywhere to the engine, or good enough clearance. So the benefits of doing this, and that's what people ask too often, like, what's the point of doing this? So the point of doing this is, first of all, you're getting rid of this heavy part of it is heavy. I'll put it on a scale and see how heavy it is. You get rid of partial of the weight. You reduce your car's weight. That's one thing. The other thing is you kind of improve the airflow. These engines get really hot, so I don't think having an extra exhaust for the hot air is going to hurt the engine in any way. It's only going to help, in my humble opinion. And you keep the rainwater from getting all over your engine and electronics and the ABS and brakes. That's another thing. And the last thing, I guess, you don't have to spend money. The only thing that you have to do is get these filters over the ventilation and AC system intakes. There is a downside to this, actually. You will have a bit of hot air coming out of the engine, and it's going to start getting into your AC and ventilation system. I guess that's a good thing if you're doing this in winter time. If you're driving in winter time, you will have some warm air coming in. In the summertime, I guess that's going to be an extra strain on the AC system. Well, I guess that's pretty much it. That should conclude this job. So according to my scale, this thing is 3.3 pounds, which is not quite 2 kilos, but somewhere there, I guess. So not too much, but not too little. I mean, 2 kilos. If you replace your hardware, steel hardware, with titanium and aluminum, you would be fighting to get off to like almost 4 pounds with the hardware.